Have you noticed that climbing stairs or getting up from a chair is becoming increasingly difficult after 60? This weakness in the legs is not just an inconvenience. It can affect your independence and quality of life. But here's the good news. There are simple and effective solutions to regain your muscle strength. I have already helped numerous people overcome this challenge, and today I will share 3 powerful secrets that can transform your mobility. The best part? You can start applying them today in the comfort of your own home. If you want to have strong and firm legs again, pay attention to every detail I'm about to reveal. These are proven techniques that can change your life. The loss of muscle strength in the legs after the age of 60 is a challenge that affects thousands of people, but it doesn't always have to be an inevitable fate. Our bodies undergo natural transformations with aging, and understanding these processes allows us to create smart strategies to maintain our vitality and independence. The main factors contributing to muscle weakness are directly related to biological changes. The gradual reduction in hormones, especially testosterone and growth hormone, directly impacts our body's ability to build and preserve muscle mass. Coupled with this, the increasing sedentary lifestyle prevalent in contemporary life accelerates this process of muscle deterioration. Scientists and experts in gerontology have shown that this condition does not need to be passively accepted. Recent research reveals that, with appropriate interventions, it is possible to significantly reverse muscle strength loss, even at older ages. Neuroplasticity and the body's ability to regenerate are far more impressive than many imagine. Sarcopenia, the technical term that defines the progressive loss of muscle mass related to aging, is not an irreversible process. Our muscles respond positively to the right stimuli, regardless of age. The secret lies in understanding how to provoke these responses safely and efficiently. Several studies prove that individuals over the age of 60 can not only maintain, but also increase their muscle strength through specific strategies. Resistance exercises, proper nutrition, and practices that stimulate natural hormonal production are fundamental in this recovery process. The good news is that you don't need expensive equipment or sophisticated gyms to start this transformation. Simple movements done at home, using your own body weight or everyday objects, can trigger significant changes in your physical condition. Every small step counts on this journey of muscle recovery. Whether it's taking a daily walk, doing stretching exercises, or adjusting your diet, you're investing in your health and quality of life. Persistence and consistency are more important than any intense momentary effort. Get ready to discover how it's possible to regain the strength in your legs and reclaim your independence. The next strategies that we will share can literally change the course of your physical health in the coming years. Sarcopenia, a complex phenomenon that progressively reduces muscle mass, has multifactorial causes that go beyond simple aging. Understanding these mechanisms is essential for developing effective intervention strategies. Hormonal changes play a crucial role in this process. With aging, there is a significant decrease in the production of anabolic hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone. This reduction directly impacts the body's ability to synthesize muscle proteins and maintain existing muscle mass. Sedentary lifestyles intensify this situation. When muscles do not receive adequate stimuli, they start a process of accelerated atrophy. Each day without physical activity contributes to progressive weakening, creating a harmful cycle for muscle health. Nutritional factors also decisively influence this context. The reduction in protein intake, common among older individuals, compromises the body's tissue renewal capacity. The body needs essential amino acids to maintain muscle integrity, and low protein intake hinders this natural regeneration process. Genetic and metabolic issues also interfere with the progression of sarcopenia. Some individuals have a genetic predisposition that accelerates muscle loss, making the adoption of preventive habits all the more important. The nervous system also actively participates in this process. With aging, there is a reduction in communication between motor neurons and muscle fibers, decreasing muscle contraction capacity and motor coordination. Chronic low-grade inflammation, common in older ages, contributes to this situation. Inflammatory markers can accelerate muscle degradation, creating an internal environment unfavorable to maintaining muscle mass. It is important to emphasize that these processes, although natural, are not irreversible. Appropriate interventions can not only slow this progression, but also partially reverse its effects. Integrated strategies involving specific exercises, balanced nutrition, and medical support can significantly restore muscle strength. The key lies in the systemic understanding of the human body. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, but a multidisciplinary approach that considers the individual characteristics of each organism. Understanding these mechanisms allows us to develop personalized and effective strategies to maintain muscle vitality. The first step to strengthen the legs involves resistance exercises, a fundamental strategy for regaining muscle strength. Contrary to what many believe, complex equipment or expensive gyms are not necessary. Simple exercises using your own body weight can trigger impressive transformations. Movements such as light squats, step-ups and downs, and controlled walking can directly stimulate the muscle groups in the legs. The key is in gradual progression and correct execution. Starting with short sets and reduced repetitions allows the body to adapt without injury risks. Specific stretching complements this strategy, improving flexibility and preparing the muscles for more intense loads. Exercises like calf raises, knee extensions, and circular movements can be easily performed at home without the need for specialized equipment. Frequency is more important than intensity. Performing these movements 3 to 4 times a week, with appropriate rest periods, allows the muscles to recover and develop strength progressively. Every repetition counts as an investment in your independence and quality of life. A crucial aspect is body awareness. Respecting individual limits, avoiding movements that cause pain or excessive discomfort, ensures a safe progression. A little muscle fatigue is normal and indicates that the exercises are having an effect. Physical education professionals specialized in the elderly can provide personalized guidance. Often, small adjustments in technique can significantly enhance the results of resistance exercises. It is important to emphasize that consistency surpasses any intense momentary effort. 15 minutes of targeted exercises daily are more effective than long, sporadic sessions. Regularity stimulates muscle metabolism, promoting positive adaptations in the body. The combination of correct movements, controlled progression, and respect for individual limits transforms resistance exercises into powerful allies against muscle weakness. Each movement represents a step towards reclaiming strength and vitality in the legs. Implementing changes in daily life requires strategy and commitment. Let's explore practical and accessible ways to incorporate the secrets we discussed earlier into your routine, transforming your muscle health without major trauma or radical changes. Home exercises can be incredibly simple and effective. Imagine using your own living room as a training environment. By leaning on a stable chair, you can perform light squats, maintaining safety while developing strength in your legs. You don't need to be an Olympic athlete, just controlled and conscious movements. Nutrition also deserves special attention. We're not talking about restrictive diets or complex menus, but rather smart choices. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, eggs, and legumes can be great allies in muscle strengthening. Adding an extra portion of protein at breakfast or lunch can make all the difference. Hydration is another crucial aspect that is often overlooked. Drinking water regularly aids in muscle recovery and keeps the body functioning at a high level. A practical tip is to keep a bottle nearby and sip throughout the day. Rest and recovery also play a role in this equation. Sleeping well allows muscles to recover and strengthen. Establishing a proper sleep routine can enhance all efforts of muscle strengthening. Flexibility and stretching should be incorporated daily. 5 to 10 minutes in the morning can transform your mobility. Gentle movements that do not cause pain, focusing on calves, hips, and thighs, can bring impressive benefits. Consistency surpasses any intense and momentary program. 15 minutes of daily targeted activities yield much better results than long sporadic sessions. The secret lies in regularity and respecting your body's limits. Motivation is essential fuel on this journey. Setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each progress, no matter how small, helps maintain enthusiasm. Remember, every movement counts. Every inch gained represents victory over sedentary life. Your body is capable of extraordinary changes, regardless of age. The key is to believe, act, and persevere. Strong legs are not a distant dream, but a possible reality with dedication and intelligent strategy. Overcoming obstacles in implementation represents a crucial moment in the muscle recovery journey. We recognize that transforming habits doesn't happen overnight, especially when it comes to individuals over 60 years of age. Motivation may waver, physical limitations may arise, and time always seems scarce. The key to overcoming these challenges lies in the deep understanding that small actions sustain big changes. It's not about comparing yourself to young athletes, but rather about developing a respectful connection with your own body. Resilience is born when we accept our current limitations without allowing them to define our future potential. Many people give up at the first obstacles, interpreting difficulty as a sign of impossibility. This mindset needs to be deconstructed. Mild muscle soreness, initial fatigue, and even small frustrations are natural parts of the physical reconditioning process. The secret lies in transforming these moments into learning, not into giving up. Practical strategies can make a world of difference. Setting realistic goals, such as performing 3 simple exercises a week, already represents a significant step forward. Documenting your progress in a notebook, recording feelings and small achievements, acts as a powerful motivator. Each note will be a reminder of your ability to overcome. Adapting exercises to your pace and physical condition is crucial. If a movement feels too difficult, there is always a gentler version. Sitting and standing from a chair with support, doing seated stretches, or taking short walks are excellent alternatives for those just starting. Social support also enhances results. Sharing your journey with family, inviting a friend to exercise together, or participating in senior groups can transform the muscle strengthening process into a pleasurable and collaborative experience. Self-discovery happens when we eliminate external pressures and focus on our own well-being. Each movement represents an act of self-care, a quiet declaration that you deserve vitality and quality of life, regardless of age. Constantly reminding yourself that the journey is individual and not linear helps maintain realistic expectations. There will be better days and more challenging days, and all of this is part of the process of reconnecting with your body and its potentials. Common mistakes in seeking to strengthen the legs after 60 can turn a promising journey into a frustrating experience. Many people make errors that not only compromise progress, but can even result in injuries or worsening muscle conditions. One of the main mistakes is completely ignoring the need for warming up before exercises. Skipping this crucial step significantly increases the risk of muscle injuries. Muscles need to be prepared gradually, especially when dealing with bodies that have undergone decades of physiological changes. Another frequent misstep involves the intensity of the exercises. Some people, driven by the anxiety of regaining lost strength, begin extremely intense routines. This initial impulse may seem motivating, but it usually leads to early abandonment or, worse, injuries that can permanently compromise mobility. Poor nutrition also constitutes a critical error. Many believe they can strengthen muscles solely through exercise, overlooking the fundamental role that diet plays in the muscle recovery process. Proteins, vitamins, and specific minerals are essential for tissue regeneration and maintaining muscle mass. Neglecting hydration is another common issue. Water plays a fundamental role in muscle recovery and prevents cramps and fatigue. People tend to reduce their fluid intake as they age, which can significantly hinder physical performance and muscle recovery. Ignoring signs of pain or discomfort also constitutes a serious mistake. Many try to push their body's limits, interpreting any discomfort as weakness. In reality, these sensations are important signals that need to be respected and interpreted correctly. A lack of consistency constitutes another significant obstacle. Exercising irregularly or abandoning a routine after a few weeks completely compromises results. Muscle transformation requires continuous commitment and patience. Disregarding the importance of rest and recovery is equally detrimental. Muscles need time to regenerate and strengthen. Excessive training without adequate recovery periods can lead to chronic fatigue and reduced muscle performance. Therefore, strengthening the legs after 60 requires wisdom, patience, and a holistic approach. Understanding and avoiding these common mistakes can transform your muscle recovery journey into a safe, effective, and truly transformative experience. The personalization of the muscle strengthening process is a fundamental strategy for those seeking to regain leg strength after 60. Each body has its own history, limitations, and potentials, which makes it absolutely essential to adapt any exercise program to individual characteristics. Understanding that there is no universal solution is the first step to success. What works perfectly for one individual may not be suitable for another. Factors such as medical history, current fitness level, presence of chronic conditions, and even personal preferences need to be considered when planning a muscle strengthening strategy. Individual assessment begins with an accurate diagnosis. Consulting a healthcare professional, such as a doctor or physiotherapist specialized in the elderly, allows for the identification of specific limitations and potential risks. This professional can assist in developing a personalized plan that respects the particularities of each organism. Some individuals may need adaptations in exercises due to joint problems, while others may require gentler approaches due to cardiovascular conditions. Seated exercises using chairs or supports can be excellent alternatives for those with reduced mobility. Nutrition also requires personalization. Caloric and protein needs vary according to metabolism, weight, physical activity level, and health conditions. A nutritionist can assist in developing a dietary plan that supports muscle strengthening safely and effectively. Pace and intensity are crucial elements in this personalization. Some individuals may progress more quickly, while others will need a more gradual approach. The key lies in body awareness, respecting signs of fatigue, pain, or discomfort. Motivation and psychological well-being also influence this process. Strategies that take into account each person's emotional profile, creating realistic and enjoyable goals, tend to yield more consistent results. Flexibility in executing exercises, openness to constant adjustments, and a positive perspective transform this muscle strengthening process into a journey of self-discovery and overcoming. Personalization is not just a physical strategy, but a holistic approach that considers the human being as a whole. Our muscle strengthening journey arrives at the decisive moment of transformation. Each strategy discussed represents a fundamental piece in rebuilding leg strength. The techniques we've shared are not just exercises, but true tools for reclaiming independence and quality of life. We encourage everyone to start this personal revolution, understanding that age does not define limits, but rather determination does. Share this information, inspire others, and believe in your body's transformative potential. The strength is within you. All you need to do is trigger the right cues to awaken that inner energy.